this is an explanation of the W4 course that we're likely to see Saturday. In a W4 course, wind comes from this direction. We have a windward buoy, and we have the starting line as usual. So here's the starting line between the race committee boat and a small mark. It may have a flag on it, but let's say this is our starting line, okay, between the race committee boat. And the Windward 4 course is basically, you start, you're going to go upwind, downwind, upwind, downwind. So figure 2 upwind legs, obviously tacking, and then 2 downwind legs going straight downwind. You can be on either tack. You may have to jibe. You don't have to. And then a downwind finish. Downwind finish. And the finish line is exactly the same as the starting line. So that's the basic idea. Unfortunately, they throw a couple little widgets in here to make things a little bit more interesting. So this is the way the course is designed. Here's your race committee boat. Here's your starting line. Okay. Upwind, you'll see the windward mark, but next to it there will be a smaller mark called an offset buoy. And this distance right here may only be about 30 yards. 30 yards. Oftentimes the windward mark will be large and the offset buoy will be small. Down near the starting line there are 2 additional buoys, and these form a leeward gate. A leeward gate. And this is how the course is sailed. So you start and you can ignore the gate. Just pretend like the gate wasn't there. You can hit those buoys. They are not marks to the course. You can do whatever you want. Typically, you'll just sail past them. You'll zigzag back and forth as many times as you want to. You'll get up to the weather mark, but before you go directly downwind, you do have to go around this gate. So it'll be like this. And then at that point, you go straight downwind. Okay, now, so you've gone upwind. That's your first beat. And now you're heading downwind, and you're coming down towards this gate. Okay. As you come to the gate, you have 2 options. You can go around this buoy and go back upwind, or you can go around this buoy and go back upwind. It doesn't matter. Okay, so if there's a bunch of boats going one way and it gets really crowded at one buoy, so here's the gate, and here's you're coming downwind, and you see a whole gaggle of boats down here getting all tangled up with each other because they all want to go like this. It may make more sense for you to jibe and go around this guy. Okay, doesn't matter which one you go around. All things being equal, it doesn't matter. I'll talk about some potential problems, but so you go through the gate. Okay, so let's think what we've got here. We've got our start. We've gone upwind. Okay, here's our gate. So we've gone upwind, go around this offset mark, come down to the gate, and you're going to have to go around one of the 2 buoys. It doesn't matter. Let's say we go around this one. You go back upwind, you go back around the weather mark and the offset mark, and then you come straight back down and you finish. Okay, so let me see if I can illustrate this with an actual boat. We'll see how well this works. Okay, so here's your weather mark. Here's your offset mark. For practice today, I'm just going to use a little tiny white Clorox bottle. Starting line and finish line. And the gate is here. Okay, so here's the gate. And here's my boat. Okay, so I start, I go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Maybe I should just, instead of having a pointed boat, because I don't think I can rotate this thing. Yeah, I can. Okay, so this will work. So we probably want to start on starboard tack. So we're going up starboard tack, maybe we'll tack. We'll go on port tack for a ways, and then we'll tack, and now we're back on starboard tack. We go around this mark, Okay, so now you're heading sort of down on a reach here. So we get to this offset mark, and then we get to go downwind. Now, when we're going downwind, the wind is behind you, and you could be on port tack with the wind over with the boom over on the starboard side, or you could be on starboard tack with the wind over on the port side. At any rate, you're going downwind. So we're going down, 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 down. At this stage, we need to make a choice. You know, do we want to go around this buoy, going this way, which is perfectly acceptable, or do we want to go around the other buoy? So let's assume we go this way, we go upwind, we tack again, we go around the weather mark one more time, go around the offset mark one more time, and now we're just heading straight downwind to the finish. When you're coming downwind, this gate is no longer part of the course. You can hit the buoys, you can go through them, you don't have to go through them, you just got to get to the finish line. So you're going to go through the finish line going downwind like that. Okay, then the race is over. The marks of the course, if we sort of label them, this is mark 1. This is often called 1A. Okay, at the gate, this would be mark 2A and 2B, and you just have to go around one of those. You're going to go back up to mark 1, back around mark A, and then finish. So here's sort of the sequence. You start, you go to 1, and then you go to 1A. And then you go to either 2A or 2B. I don't care which one you go to. From there, you're going to go back to 1, back to 1A, and then finish. Okay, so start, finish. Notice the gate is not a part of the course when you're coming back downwind the second time. Okay, so how this is typically illustrated, it does look a little confusing. You start, well, let me throw my gate back in here. Here's the gate. You start, you go around, you come down, you may go that way, or you may go this way. You're going to go back up, back around, and then you're going to come down and finish like that. So that would be the W4 course. W4 course. We're going to practice that on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And so if you see this on Saturday, then it won't be a complete surprise. Okay, let me stop this here, wherever my recording device is.